Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be going over what I think Arsenal's best 11 is when everyone is fit and firing. I know it's been a while, but we're back and it's gonna be better. If you're new around here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel so you can get notified whenever I release new videos. Let's get into it. So the first thing I would say is picking a first 11 is very subjective. I know everyone has an idea of, who they think would fit depending on a particular game state or particular position. So I wanted to put that caveat out there. Regardless, I feel that when everyone is fit and firing, we have an 11 that would go against any opposition at any time. Come rain, come shine. So with that said, in goal, David Raya, nobody is competing with him, right? He's our best goalkeeper, player of the month for September, for sure. Centre back, also no debate, Saliba and Gabriel all day. Where it gets contentious is right back. Trust me, one of my favorite players at Arsenal last season, and even this season, has been Ben White, but unfortunately, I think he has someone that has come to take his shirt from him. Julian Timber, man, that guy is ridiculous. I feel like Ben White is an amazing player, very, 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 sound tactically. He understands and executes perfectly what Arteta wants, but I also feel Julian Timber does exactly that. What Julian Timber has over Ben White in that right back position is the fact that he is just a bit more reliable in one-on-one situations. So if you guys watched the game against PSG when Bradley Bacola was running towards him, you could see how comfortable and how confident he was, just like stretching his leg to get that ball back. And not just that game, but just in general, I feel like Julian Timber is much more sound when it comes to defending. And he's also very, very good going forward. I think Bukayo Saka did an interview with James Bench, I believe, and was talking about how he feels a lot secure whenever Julian Timber is behind him because, it gives him that freedom to actually attack more. So Julian Timber, for me, would be my starting right back. Left back, Calafiori. Man, what a revelation that guy has been this season. Calafiori, no doubt. I feel like Calafiori is literally Zinchenko, but with a bit of Tomiyasu to him. He's literally unpredictable. Tactically sound, defensively solid. Sometimes it can be too aggressive, but still, I feel like he's just still getting used to the league, getting used to the pace, but he's absolutely brilliant. I feel like Calafiori is just the perfect player that we needed this season, and no doubt is my preferred starting left back. In midfield, this is very, 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 very controversial, but I really like Thomas Partey a lot, man. I really like Thomas Partey a lot, and it is very, very hard for me to say that it would have to be my second option as a defensive midfielder. I think, especially because of the kind of team we are that dominates on the ball, Thomas Partey is more suitable, but we just cannot bench Declan Rice, man. And that's because of, the amount of money we spent on him. But I also just feel like Declan Rice gives us that sense of stability. He might not be able to play the ball between the lines like Thomas Partey can do. He might not be as imaginative as Thomas Partey is. But the fact that you know for sure that you will get consistency, you get stability, and he's very, very good at breaking, attacks, gives us that sense of stability that we need to ensure that we do not get caught, unawares. So Declan Rice would be my defensive midfielder. On the left side, I'll put Mikel Merino. I feel like there's still so much we have to see from him, that we are going to see from him. I feel like he's someone that controls the pace of the game very, very well. He can attack very well. He can run into the box very well. So he has almost like a blend of Granit Xhaka, especially towards the end of his career at Arsenal. And he also has an element of Ramsey to him too. So Mikel Merino on the left of midfield. On the right of midfield, Odegaard. That one, there is nothing to be said. Martin Odegaard has to be our right midfielder. Obviously, I personally feel in this new system that we have, especially with Mikel Merino coming into that midfield, Martin Odegaard has to step up, in terms of his numbers. He has to produce more assists and more goals. And I feel like with, Declan Rice, shielding that back four and Mikel Merino playing as a box-to-box midfielder, it would give, Martin Odegaard that license to kind of move freely and actually create more and actually contribute goal and assist. So, my midfield would be Declan Rice, Mikel Merino, and Martin Odegaard. In attack, Bukayo Saka. That's my star boy. Ain't no debate about that, right? Bukayo Saka on the right. Ooh, Martinelli or Trossard. Ooh. It's crazy because when it comes to Trossard, I just like how decisive he is. Like, he knows when to take a shot. He knows when to make a cross. There's so much maturity to his game that I feel like Martinelli does not have. But and on the other hand, you look at Martinelli, look at the pace, his defensive contribution, and it's just like, man, who would I go with? It's like, man. Well, I'll give it to Martinelli. I feel like Martinelli just, I guess because he's younger, he's more vibrant, and lately he's been sharper too. So very, very tough that Trossard would not be in the 11, but regardless, he's a good player to come from the bench. So Martinelli on the left wing, and in attack, no questions, Kai Havertz, who in my own opinion has been our player of the season. So when you look at that 11, David Raya in goal, you have Gabriel and Saliba as our centre back, Julian Timber right back, Calafiori left back, defensive midfielder, you have Declan Rice, you have Merino on the left midfield, you have Odegaard on the right midfield, Bukayo Saka on the right wing, Martinelli on the left wing, and Kai Havertz. Bring any team on, and that team is going to literally finish them. So that's what I think. I think that's our best 11 when everyone is fit and firing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you agree, fine. If you do not agree, that's also fine. Just leave your comments in the comment section and let's debate about it. Until next time, stay safe, and I'll speak to you guys soon.